what happens is you start to identify every facet of personal power that you may have been running away from. And that Mary Magdalene is standing as a sovereign mirror, inviting you back into your body. She's inviting you back into your heart. She's inviting you back into your ministry and your mission, inviting you back into your divine purpose. And she's saying, don't look away from yourself anymore. Look into that mirror and say, I love you, until you really believe it. Because from that space, Mary Magdalene is assuring you, from that space of profound self-love, you will start to make, yes, personal choices, but also professional choices that really honor the depth of what you're here to share in the world, both in your Sophia Circle Leadership ministry, as well as your overall ministry as a light worker and an earth angel. The next step that happens is there's a deepening into the understanding that this ascended master is here to really up-level you individually in your ministry, so much so that you're going to choose to become so professional in your leadership that you're going to identify how your leadership is connected to other leaders. There's that movement from the me to the we, but you can't move from me to we without including yourself in that equation of we. Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene work phenomenally together to help you tend to your own heart, love yourself so much. As your self-confidence grows, your ability to connect with other leaders feels less intimidating. Issues like the ego structure, experiencing jealousy or competition with other leaders, it starts to fade away, because you identify that you are a unique offering in this world. And so is every other light worker. And we're all needed. This whole world, we are facing unprecedented odds for the heart of humanity. But once you start to be seen more in your leadership, you start to discover that there's always a vulnerable edge the more you're seen. That's never going to go away. There's a lot of anxieties and fears that start to arise about being seen in greater and greater ways. That's when the presence of Mother Mary starts to come in and comfort you where you are ready to be comforted by Mother Mary, just as Mary Magdalene was comforted by Mother Mary in her life. Mary Magdalene she was fire. She was fire. She had a lot to say. She had extraordinary psychic abilities. She was incredibly sensitive to the world around her. It was very painful for her at times, many times, for her to be who she was in human form. And Mother Mary was the one that was always comforting her, no matter what, as her mentor and her guide, helping her to feel the emotional safety that a true spiritual mother offers as a representative of the Divine Mother. So that's a little bit about how the two Marys weave their way into our world as leaders.